What's up, guys? Today is day 3 of my Camino de Santiago trip. It is currently, pardon my reach, it is April 30th. Today is a Saturday, and so far it's been a good day. So my night last night, it was going well. That spot, nobody really could see me. So like, it was a Friday night, there's a lot of drunk people. I ended up sleeping pretty contently. There was a lot of bells, a lot of horns, a lot of things. Kept me up, but I did go to sleep, did manage that. But eventually, I started feeling a little bit of some sprinkles. And then, that was around like probably 12. And then it kind of dissipated. So I thought, you know, that's fine then. And around 4, like the sprinkles were getting in my face or getting on my stuff. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, I need to leave this place. So I get up and move all my stuff out, and I realize it's just a straight downpour. So luckily I had that little bit of an overhang. But then I came and I found this place. Literally the perfect area. And that is where I slept, right there. Just right there. And for all of you that did not know, including myself, this place I was staying at was called Itziar. Day 3, my journey, my final destination is to get to Bilbao. And Bilbao is about an entire day trip from the place I was at. And so I'm beginning now. It is 9 o'clock right now. I see these arrows and like, I know somebody put those here. It's humbling. I feel like I've been learning already so much about myself. And it's even hard to put into words, but like, I know it's there. I know, like, I'm finding out that I'm a chill person. Like, I'm really down with anything. But I also like to have my way at certain moments too. It's a give-take kind of ordeal. But I don't like to worry about a lot of stuff. I also realize that I do have a temper. And I know the people around me have realized that too. But isn't that being human too? Just arrived to a town called Deba, and Deba is interesting because there's a lot of cobblestone over in that area, and the thing with cobblestone is when it gets wet, it's extremely dangerous. So these arrows were pointing either down that path or here to take the elevator. I'm like, dude, you best know I'm taking the elevator down. Jesus. Deba, followed the delicious candy cane path to Sataran, and from Sataran, probably call it a day. I don't know. This is a 3-hour and 10-minute hike, so maybe I won't call it a day. It's only 10:30 a.m. My legs are starting to lock up a bit. I'm starting to get really tired. If I could do one thing different, it's that I'd tell myself to wear hiking shoes rather than walking shoes. I originally thought that I was going on I originally saw the Way It's Called movie, and they were hiking the France Camino, and it's really flat and it's really paved. So I thought, you know what, running shoes would be nice, you know, good walking shoes. But instead, I'm on the Spanish Camino, and there's like mountains galore and just tons of mud on rainy days. It's disgusting. But if I could do anything differently, I would get better shoes for hiking. I'm so beat. This is where I'm at. You see it? This guy's signs everywhere. I follow him. I'm so tired. I'm at the top of a mountain, like very almost peak. Got up here, and I'm hoping I can see a view because this is fucking high. I literally saw smoke coming up here like clouds. Evaporation, that's how high I am. But it's like, I need to stop, take a break. People can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can fucking do it. If I don't believe in myself, no one will. I gotta believe in myself. Right now, all I got is myself. If I don't believe in myself, I might as well pack up my shit and go home. Because I don't belong here then. But I do. I will get up here. And you'll see. I can do this shit. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. People can do it, I can do it. Let's go. People can do it, I can do it. People can do it, I can do it. Just literally on the trail, right next to it. For a day 3 log, what happened was, you know that area where there was like that big pillar and all those rocks stacked on top, and it said something around like the lines of and the journey goes on and on. So I saw that, and it was uphill, and I just walked uphill, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going up that. Like, I know that's where the Camino goes, but I've taken other routes that have led to the Camino too. And on the trail, what I saw was there was like 3 little lines. There was a yellow, red, and white, all combined. And so I'm like, well, don't want to walk up that big hill. I'm going to take that route, the 3 little mark route. And I took that, and it led me to a 3 little mark again. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of far from like the actual destination where I was supposed to go. Well, I'll just continue because I'm so far in. And then I kept walking, and this is probably about over the course of maybe an hour, 45 minutes. And I had one of these moments where I tried to get back on the Camino because there's like this, I came to a fork, and then there was this little janky arrow that was painted on probably years ago. I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want to go back to the Camino. Maybe that will lead to a town. I'll take that route. And I took the arrow, and it was just leading me nowhere. And I started getting like nervous, like, okay, I don't know. I think I might be getting lost. I think I might be getting lost in the mountain. 15 minutes goes by. Now this is, at this point, an hour and 15 minutes all into this wrong journey. And finally, I'm like, okay, either I'm just going to continue going the wrong route and support my ego, or I'm going to backtrack it and admit defeat and admit that I was wrong. And I admitted that I was wrong. But with that came an hour 15-minute trek back to the original post with the rocks stacked up on each other. And then from there, I get there, and it starts raining. Yeah, at first it's a sprinkle. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Who can't do this? And I'm starting to hike. Suddenly, I'm at the top of the mountain, and I hear thunder. No joke, I was literally at the top of this mountain, the tip top of this mountain, and I started hearing thunder. I have my pack that has electronics in it. I have my little pole. You can't see it right now. I have my little pink pole. All that's made out of metal. I'm up here. I know I didn't see any lightning, but usually with thunder comes lightning. So at that point, it begins to downpour. I'm hearing thunder. I'm at the top of this mountain. I'm just sprinting for my life. I literally, I broke down. I started crying. Like, I thought I was going to die right then and there. And I was pleading to whatever could hear me. I didn't record any of this because my battery was dead. And to be honest, I didn't want to record it. This is freaking terrifying. I thought I was going to die. At one point, I heard just the roll of thunder. And I ripped off my pack as quick as I could. And it actually fell in donkey poop. And it smelled like donkey poop, and still some of it does. I hope it wears off because I don't want to smell like ass. But eventually I think my pleas were heard. I made it out, and crazy guy again talking to my camera, talking to you. But I made it out, and well, I can't cut the story short. You guys I already led you on. This is 3 minutes. So, okay. I start descending and I still hear thunder. I'm sprinting. At this point, I'm stepping in any sort of puddle, any sort of mud. I do not care. As long as I get down from this mountain with my life, that's all that matters. So I'm sprinting. My feet are drenched. I have straight trench foot going on. And suddenly I see these hikers just casually strolling along with like an overcoat over their backpacks and their bodies. And they're like, well, how are you doing? Like, Jesus Christ, guys, aren't you scared? You're on this mountain, you're hearing thunder. Like, you're gonna freaking die before me. And they're just strolling. I was so scared. So I continue to walk. I ran into a church that was, I don't know what it was. It was just a church with big rocks. And then I came into this big city and I was just walking. I had no clue. And then the Spanish guy was like, hey, there's a hostel straight forward. He led me to this hostel, and this hostel actually was an area where it's about donation based, so you can give up to 5 euros to freaking 14 euros, whatever you want, and they go off donations. So I ended up staying there. They helped me out. They gave me some hiking pants. You can't see. Gave me some hiking pants. They helped me up. My feet were drenched, smelled like donkey shit. They still honestly do, my shoes. But I think today I'm a lot better. That part of the Camino was one of the hardest parts, they say, because it was all uphill and there's lots of hills, or rather mountains, because mountains are way crazier than the hills. And so, putting all those mountains behind me, there's like one mountain and then it's just downhill. Hopefully today's better, guys. I'm exhausted. I woke up this morning. Well, maybe I should say that for the next entry, because this is the end of day 3, on to day 4. I don't even have to say keep posting. Y'all already know. So go check out the next one. Do what you do. I'm making these. You guys are loving them. I know it. Peace.